Can you remember a time when you didn't feel stressed out? When a night's sleep left you feeling rested? When you weren't on the verge of being sick? Or when digestion was working properly? If it's been months of suffering these exhausting symptoms, being stressed out is just the tip of the iceberg. The story starts with our amazing adrenal glands, whose job it is to manage stress by secreting hormones in response to stress. The adrenals secrete many different hormones, but their main job is to manage stress. Not just the stress we create with our busy lifestyles, but any stress on the body, including poor sleep, infections, allergies, and poor diet, to name a few. What does stress do? Well, the same thing that's been happening since our prehistoric days. Only now, instead of facing charging bison or snarling lions, we're faced with traffic jams and angry bosses. Just as stressful, but not as dependent on physical exertion. All the same, when we face these stressors, our body prepares to fight and run. Adrenaline is released, increasing our blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen intake, and blood flow to our muscles. Cortisol levels rise to convert glycogen to blood sugar, providing more energy for the increased demands on your cells. Muscle tension increases, digestion shuts down, and digestive secretions reduce as digestive activity is unnecessary to counteract stress. These effects are known as a stress response, meant to be taken in short bursts. In today's world, stress rarely comes in short bursts. While we're no longer battling wild animals and the elements, we're constantly up against financial, environmental, professional, and emotional stressors, all with varying degrees of severity. Add in the response to other stressors, such as toxins, infections, allergens, poor diet, poor sleep for an extended period of time, and our stress system becomes chronically activated. Under chronic stress, our adrenals have no time to recover, and they continuously produce the stress-battling cortisol. Prolonged elevation of cortisol causes a myriad of health effects. Suppressed immune system, increased blood pressure, low blood sugar and insulin sensitivity, water retention, less restful sleep, fat deposited around the waistline. After years of this constant exertion, your adrenals become exhausted. They may be amazing, but they need some rest too. Do these stress triggers sound familiar? Could you have adrenal fatigue? Consider the following symptoms. Difficulty getting up in the morning. Continuing fatigue that's not relieved by sleep. Increased effort to do everyday tasks. Decreased tolerance and ability to handle stressors. Increased time to recover from illness or injury. Increased PMS, early onset menopause. Decreased sex drive, depression, salt cravings with food. Why salt cravings? Sodium intake raises blood pressure, a big reason why salting your food can be considered taboo. However, most people with adrenal fatigue have low blood pressure, so craving salt is one of your body's ways of telling you it's fatigued. If this has described what you've been battling, it is treatable. There are a number of changes you can make that target your lifestyle and diet that can help you overcome this. Lifestyle changes are among the most important. You need to get good sleep. Catching a late night second wind and staying up until early morning hours can further exhaust your adrenals, despite how awake you may feel. Try to get yourself to bed by 10 to 10:30 p.m. to avoid this. Try to wind down and relax for 30 to 60 minutes before going to sleep. If your schedule allows it, sleep in until 9 a.m. whenever you can. With adrenal fatigue, it takes longer to feel awake in the morning, and these extra hours allows your cortisol to rise to normal levels. If you struggle to sleep at all, ironically another symptom of adrenal fatigue, make an appointment with one of our practitioners. In addition to adequate sleep, efforts should be made every day to empty the stress bucket that often accompanies the overall adrenal fatigue. A few stress reducers: physical exercise, often easiest in the evening with adrenal fatigue. Meditation and relaxation exercises like deep breathing and laughter. It's true that it's the best medicine. Food also matters. Try to avoid these foods with adrenal fatigue. Refined flour and sugary products like cupcakes, cookies, muffins, and sweets. Coffee and caffeinated substances. Hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils like vegetable shortening, margarine, commercial peanut butters, many restaurant fried or deep fried foods, and any foods you are allergic and or sensitive to. This will further enhance the stress response in your body. There are specific vitamin and mineral supplements which will directly help to normalize your body as it heals from adrenal fatigue. Make an appointment with one of our nutritionists and or a doctor so they can teach and help you through this process. Overall, adrenal fatigue is a complicated and exhaustive condition that occurs when chronic stress is placed on the body. It can take years to develop, but can also easily get to the point where it interrupts your daily functioning. Be fatigued no more. Take care of your health with exercise, laughter, and relaxation time every day. Nourish your body with the proper foods, vitamins, and minerals that help you to function optimally, rather than barely getting by. For more information, please visit our website at www.wholehealthchicago.com and come in to see one of our very knowledgeable practitioners.